Urgot Support might sound like a weird pick, since this is a melee top laner that gets easily outranged by any other bot laner without any counterplay against it. He isn't particularly fast, doesn't has a hook, and even his CC spell has a ridiculous range compared to other supports. So there is no reason at all to play this thing on the bot lane. At least you can clear those wards pretty fast.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So you don't have to waste your gold on this item. But there is one combo that secures you guys a kill by 100%, and it is so easy that it can be pulled by anyone regardless how hard they suck on this game. The E into flash combo that can't be dodged by anyone, since most low players think they are safe when they maintain a certain distance towards this execution crab. So they are totally surprised when you use this combo.
I was totally surprised that he used this combo.
And there is one unspoken rule: when you get hit by Urgots' spell, and things don't get better when he unlocks his execution ultimate. But let's start step by step. At level 1 you are going to level the flip spell in order to prepare for the 100% kill execution combo when you hit level 2. But already at level 1 you can do something useful. Urgot can use his passive to help the jungler during his leash. When the light at his legs pops up, the auto attack to this side deals AoE damage that hurts a bit more than an ordinary auto attack. It's just like a shotgun, so make sure to use them by running around the buff. When you are done, get straight up to the lane and wait. And wait. And wait. Until Urgot hits level 2. This is the moment when the first kill for your team can be collected. The combo no one can dodge, especially not in low, since no one expected this could happen. The E flash into W combo. Urgot presses E, which provides him with a shield and a small dash forward. Normally this has a pathetic range, especially on the bot lane, but when you flash right afterwards casting the flip, you gain quite a lot of range, guaranteeing the E spell to hit. Activate the W spell right away and ignite the flipped opponent, and this engage turns into a guaranteed first blood for your team. Most of the time they even try to flash away or exhaust you in the hope that this would change the outcome. Surprise, surprise, it won't.
Die, die, die.
But when the enemy doesn't respect you at all, you can just use the flip.
Hold up. Be grateful for this moment.
But be aware, don't be a fool and use flash or you end up doing this. Urgot W spell activates his machine guns that deals consistent damage on the closest enemy, but it prioritizes the marked target. Hit the enemy with any kind of spell in order to mark them. It deals some solid damage and is enough to secure the first blood gold for your team. Meanwhile, you easily get some gold from Urgot Support item Spectral Sickle during the all-in. But now we've got a problem. The flash is on a 5-minute cooldown, and as long as the enemy players aren't brain dead and walk into your E spell, it will get quite hard to get some gold from that support item. But luckily we have a solution for that. This poison missile. It doesn't do much, it slows and deals some damage, but it's enough to get some poke damage and the gold from your support item. And the slow can also be useful to catch up in order to flip them over and kill them in order to see them suffer. Oh, he flashed away. But don't forget the most important thing. As Urgot Support, you are not the bitch of your AD carry. You don't give him the kills. In fact, you are the one that tries to take any single kill in order to snowball. Don't trust anyone, especially not your ADC, even when you get ganked. Fuck your carry, don't save him, just flash on the enemy carry and go for the even trade. Nah, it's not even an even trade since you just slaughter them all, since we are a top laner on the bot lane. But everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes your AD carry get his kills by providing absolutely nothing for the fight. Well, this is going to change right at the moment when Urgot hits level 6 and unlocks his execution spell, since this thing secures a kill for you by a chance of 100%. You just repeat the combo you have already pulled off at level 2, just with the small difference to use your ultimate in between. But what exactly does Urgot's ultimate? Urgot ultimate is a skill shot with a solid range but is quite hard to hit. When you hit an enemy with your R spell, he will be slowed based on his missing health, and when he gets into execution range in the next 4 seconds, you are going to spam the R button in order to pull him into your self-custom meat grinder. But you don't have to press the R button. At the end of the time he will still get pulled towards you when the enemy is still in execution range. Wait, that's not how it's supposed to work. Sometimes it might happen that you get a random kill you have completely forgot about it. And since the execution range is based on the target's missing health, this ultimate is always useful even when Urgot is behind, but as already told, it's a skill shot that needs to be hit first in order to do something, and that is harder than most people imagine. That's why I should use it in the special combo I have already pulled off at level 2. In order to secure the ult hit, use it right after the E flip so the enemy has no chance to dodge it, even when they are faker. And the even better part about this combo is that your AD carry can't steal the kill. Instead, you are going to steal it from them. And together with the fact that the enemy has to face check your bushes since Urgot can clear nearly set wards without any problems, it can also happen that they get just flipped into the ult and solo killed by the supporter. Or 2v1 since I'm a top laner. Somehow I'm allowed to do that. But don't only see this thing as a tool to steal kills from your teammates, since it has the potential to turn a team fight into your own favor thanks to the fear effect it has, which only occurs when you manage to execute someone with Urgot's R spell, since the other people have to witness this rape right in front of them. To do this as effective as possible, you should purchase Black Cleaver as a first item. That shouldn't be any problem even as a supporter since Urgot is going to take all the kills on the bot lane anyway. After that, you should get yourself those cooldown boots since the ultimate is the key ability on Urgot Support to dominate the lane with, and it's a safe kill that can pull one enemy out of the fight, so you want to have it up as much as possible. I unlock it should be the next go-to item on Urgot so we make it at least look like we are trying to be an ordinary support.
Approved!
After all, this champion is forced to dive into the team fight, and by just activating this item you can grant your allies a small shield that might save them from something like, I don't know, maybe dying. Now we move on to the late game, which means a lot of team fighting, and as already said, Urgot can be useful in them by pulling one out of the fight and fearing the whole team in the process, and has the capability to 1v1 an enemy top laner with the small amount of support gold he gets. And due to the passive shield I get by activating the E spell, it gets impossible for the enemy Varus to kill me. How pathetic. Last but not least, get your Styrks in order to gain more sustain in these close combat fights, and the additional passive shield you get when dropping below 20% of your current HP. This can buy you some crucial time to execute Urgot's ultimate, since the only way to get out of the pull animation is when someone else manages to kill this crap, and buy Gargoyle Stone Plate, in order to gain more resistances and that big shield. Here are the build and runes to dominate your games as Urgot Support, and when you want to know how this Twitch support is healing his allies by damaging the enemies, click on this video right here.